you don't know,
I'm Shauni.
and I'm Mondi, and we've been married for 10 plus years. So today we were going to talk about something that was on our community page, but our community page is blank for some reason.
Weird.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is that?
Whatever.
Yeah.
But we'll make it happen. So the poll was about being selfish in a relationship.
Yeah, also not being selfish enough.
And not being selfish enough. The other side.
Yeah.
That's right. And the poll was split. What was it? Do you remember?
What? No, I don't, because remember they
Oh,
deleted it.
gotcha.
I mean, for some reason that I went to it, tried to check the poll numbers, and the poll was blank.
So what say you?
Okay, let's talk about, because we did a video about this.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Bronze cutting my arm. Oh,
Little bro?
yeah, got those doggone underwears.
Not the underwear.
Yes. But what was I talking about? Oh,
Yeah.
selfish and not selfish enough. 'Cause a lot of times, you're selfish for the same reasons you're selfish is the same reasons you are not selfish enough. A lot of times, a lot of times it's reversed with the people that you're in a relationship with, right? And the people that become not selfish enough become not selfish enough because the person that they're with is too selfish and overbearing.
Yeah.
Get what I'm saying? So one of the things, and we have a video on our channel about it as well, but we're going to talk about some of the things that we did not talk about in the video, right? So one of the other things is like guilt trips. You know, you're the only one that loves me. You know, I thought that you loved me. How could you do this? How could you say that? You know how the manipulation starts.
Sure.
Okay? And they guilt trip you into either changing your mind about things,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Or guilt trip you into doing what they want you to do. You know what I'm saying?
No, guilt tripping is like a classic.
Classic.
It's like
Classic.
and sometimes people don't even realize they do it,
Yeah.
and other times they know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
It's a form of that passive aggressiveness.
Yeah.
Get you to do what they want you to do. You know, play on your feelings.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a classic thing. It's not a good thing in a relationship because it makes one person feel bad, and they're gonna harbor those bad feelings.
Yeah.
And they know when they're being guilt tripped.
Yep.
They may not say it. But
Yeah.
they know.
I was guilt tripped.
You were?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is back.
Okay. All right. I'm about to say.
And you know how people play on your emotions, like they'll tell you stuff like about their past and whatnot, and then kind of sometimes use that as a way to manipulate you. You know what I mean? Like, all I've been through and da 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 da. But sometimes, like, especially when they're wrong in the relationship or they're wrong in the situation, they'll pull that out and try to use that as like, all I've been through, you know how I am, you know how I get. Come on now.
It's an excuse for not accepting your own responsibility.
Right.
Yeah, it's a crutch that people use.
Right.
And I've used it before, knowingly in the past.
Yeah.
In the past. Wait.
Wait a minute.
We've all guilted somebody somehow.
Sure.
Either knowingly or unknowingly.
Sure.
But for those who do it knowingly, it is not a good thing.
Not cool.
You got to accept your own responsibility in part.
Yeah, definitely.
I think, I was going to say, part of that is, people are not really trying in the relationship.
Yeah.
So,
part of selfishness.
Yeah, but being selfish. Being selfish is, if you're not trying, that's one of those things where you're being lazy in the relationship. You're not making any efforts towards intimacy.
Yeah.
You're not making any efforts towards, connecting with the person.
Romance,
any of those things. Yeah. Spending time, all those things that you need to build, a bond in the relationship. When we talk about bond a lot in our videos, bonding is key.
Yeah.
And if one person in the relationship is lazy and not wanting to, work on intimacy, romance, and not trying to, connect, then that's being selfish.
Yeah. Bond is, people underestimate bonds, man. And like I said, we always say bonds take vulnerability. And people cannot be vulnerable with you if you're being selfish with them.
Right.
And sometimes, like you said, people don't know that
Yeah.
they're being, guilt tripping people and being manipulative about stuff, right? But we're talking about if you bring it to their attention.
Mm.
These are things we're talking about. If you bring these things to the other person's attention,
Yeah.
and then they continue down the road of it, it's like,
Okay now.
you already now listen. I done told you now.
You done used that excuse one too many times. Now.
All right, I told you now. It's enough of this now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Another one is emotional blackmail.
Ah. Yes.
Oh boy, want people use this one? I gotta take a sip on this.
Blackmail.
They'll try to test you. Now listen, if you ain't been in a relationship or you're in a relationship,
Yeah.
when folks use tests, somebody might say, I saw you the other day with that dude. You're like, what? What are you talking about? What dude? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just like blatant stupid stuff, like
Yeah.
tests to see what you're gonna say. To see, you get what I'm
If you
saying?
gonna blurt out something,
Right.
you're telling yourself.
Also, threats. You know what I mean? They'll say stuff like, I better not catch you with nobody else. I'll kill them.
Using fear.
Yeah. Or I'll kill myself if you ever leave me.
Oh, yeah, that's a big one there. I'm gonna kill myself.
Like stuff like that. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Also, hanging stuff over your head. Stuff that you told them in confidence. And here they go. Anytime you have an argument or disagreement or something like that, here they are dangling over your doggone head.
Or withholding.
Yeah.
Withholding emotion.
Yeah.
You
That
know?
is also emotional blackmail, ain't
It
it?
is. That's like, I'm not gonna be intimate with you. I'm not gonna connect with you because I'm mad.
Exactly. Exactly. And you know what? I was thinking about when people use stuff over people's head. Listen, you're not. Only thing you're doing is hurting the relationship,
Yes.
right? Because then they're gonna start backing up from you. Then they're gonna start being in a situation where they feel like they can't tell you nothing.
Right.
Then the communication is gonna go awry.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? You are
Yes.
not helping. You think that you're getting over
Yeah.
by doing these things, but you aren't.
No.
You are hurting the relationship tremendously, unbeknownst to you, and it might not be said, but these little things build up in a relationship, and it build up to a breakup, it build up to a divorce.
It sure does. And it's like you want to win
Yeah,
instead of wanting to compromise.
that's another selfish bit.
It's another selfish thing. You're trying to win arguments, trying to win your point, trying to make your point so that you come out the winner in that exchange.
Yeah.
Instead of finding compromise between the two so
Yeah.
that you both can win. Or, one person may not win, but it shouldn't be about winning or losing.
Yeah.
It's about telling what the situation is, what's bothering you.
Yeah, and solving the problem.
And solving it and being solution driven.
See, the thing about it is, you might have won the battle, but you ain't gonna win the war.
No, not like that.
No, you're not. Because folks gonna get sick and tired of that. See, on the flip side of that, you being too selfless in all these things. If you're taking it.
Yes.
If you're cowering,
Yes.
you get what I'm saying? They taking that emotional blackmail, dangling over your head, threatening you, testing you, guilt tripping you, and they dangling over your head, and you being not selfish enough if you don't say anything about it.
Yeah.
If you're not coming forward with your point and like, look, this is not working for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is not. If this continues, this is not gonna work for me long term. Only thing you're doing is backing me up off of you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
If you're the selfless person and the person is being selfish, you're not allowing your point to be acknowledged, or your feelings to be acknowledged. And every time they buck up and get mad or get angry or do whatever it is that they do to back you down, you're gonna back down. You're gonna pull back on your feelings.
Yep.
And you're gonna start feeling bad, and you're gonna build up resentment.
Yep. And then we see that also, let me go back up a little bit. When you're not being selfless enough, they'll use that emotional blackmail. They'll use that guilt tripping on you to make you feel bad. And then they make you feel bad about being so hard on them. A lot of times, young folks don't be being hard. You just saying what you really feel about. You know, if you're not sitting up yelling, screaming, disrespecting, you're not being hard on somebody. You saying what you feel about something. You communicating your feelings about something. And if they're making you feel bad about it, and then you go, well, maybe I shouldn't have said nothing. Maybe I should just back up. Maybe I shouldn't add so much. You start blaming your doggone self. You're not being selfish enough.
Yep.
Because you matter too.
You absolutely do matter.
You get what I'm saying?
You absolutely do matter. And I think that goes into them playing the victim.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
Oh,
People play the victim. Like,
yes.
I can't believe you did that.
Woe is me.
Not the woe is me.
Woe be unto me.
What is woe?
That means like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Exactly. People playing the victim card.
Yeah.
Listen, in the past, I've done that.
Mm-hmm.
So I know about that, and I know what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And so you have to face that. And when someone confronts you with playing the victim and say, you playing the victim, it's a hard thing to look at when they say it to you.
Yeah.
But you're going to have to look at it at some point and say, dang, am I playing the victim?
Yeah, but then when
it's hard.
It's hard, man. You go into that thing, it's like, I can't believe you did that to me. You supposed to love me. They also play the victim too when they start like, they can't change. They feel like they can't change anything. Oh, it never changed. Everything always bad happened to me. Look, feel sorry for me. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
I can't. If I try to change, it won't work out anyway. So I might as well not change, and use that as an excuse to not change in the relationship.
I thought you loved me.
Crying on cue, huh? Y'all be crying on cue. Don't it? Big crocodile tears. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Snap out of it. Ain't nothing wrong with you. Stop playing. Got the doggone victim. Pull up out of that situation.
You want to shake them.
Right. What you call who did that? What one of them comedians like make you want to shake them real quick, like and then back off. Don't want to hurt him. Just want to shake him a little bit.
Just shake him a little bit. Start him a little bit.
Another big one is gaslighting. The old twist of reality.
Yes.
Okay, the old twist of what really is. They get hitting you with the shaking bait.
Yes.
Big selfish.
Ricky Bobby on you.
They Ricky Bobby you. You get what I'm saying? They over talk you. Won't let you talk. They convince you that your eyes didn't see what your eyes saw.
Yes.
Convince you that your ears didn't hear what you heard. Convince you that the feelings that you have is silly.
Right.
Something wrong with you. You always looking for something. You always this. Then next thing you know, here you are questioning yourself. Well, am I tripping? Am I really tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Yeah, I'm tripping. Now they convince you that you tripping. You ain't tripping.
No, the only thing with the people who gaslight is that they have more conviction. They are steadfast in their belief or their lie, whatever it is, that they didn't do anything wrong.
Yep.
And then you give in because you feel like, well, maybe I did step over the bounds.
Maybe I did. Maybe
I'm sorry.
Maybe I didn't see his in there with the bed with the girl butt up in the air.
He was a loser.
Maybe my eyes was playing tricks on me.
Yeah, I had no.
You get what I'm saying? You were not tripping.
No.
Okay? Your gut feeling tell you everything you need to know in your life. Okay? Trust me when I tell you. Now your mind is a different story. Yeah, the mind can trick on you. The man can play tricks on you, okay? But your gut feeling, your gut feeling tell you everything that you need to know, and you are not tripping.
Yes.
You got to know when people are gaslighting you, right? And so you become not selfish enough when you don't call them out on their BS.
Yes. And stick to it.
Yeah.
And don't waver from it.
Yeah.
You have to hold fast, because if not, they're going to hold fast to their belief.
Sure.
And it just becomes a matter of who can hold out the longest.
Some people can be overpowering and overbearing, right? Is that what you really want to live with for the rest of your life? Okay, that's all I'm saying. Is that what? And a lot of people stay in situations and get guilted into stuff, manipulated into stuff, gaslit into stuff, emotionally blackmailed into stuff, until it makes their doggone self-esteem this time.
Yeah, that's a shame.
And then they feel like they can't get out of the relationship because, I'm an idiot. I'm always doing this. I'm always making situation worse. And that, you get what I'm saying? And then you convince yourself that when nobody else wants you, and you stay in that mess.
Because they may have feelings about themselves that they don't like, something about themselves that they don't like. They look at themselves in the mirror, may not like themselves. And this person who's treating them poorly is giving them attention. And so they feel they have to stay with them in their mind.
Yeah, we all got something we don't like. I don't like my belly, but I ain't finna sit up and let nobody manipulate me.
Not at all.
You get what I'm saying? Thank you, boo boo. But I'm not gonna let him manipulate me.
Nope.
This is my husband. This is my partner. This is my best. I'm talking about my road dog.
Road dog.
Okay. But when he is going in a direction that ain't good, I will call him out.
She'll call me out on it every time.
And I'm not talking about yelling and hollering and screaming and cussing and being disrespectful. I'm like, wow, you bugging. And he's like, what are you talking about? Like you really tried to pull a fast one on me just then. You tried to pull a fast one on me right then. You know what I mean? Not cool.
Yeah.
Then I explained what did and how it made me feel.
Yeah.
Right? But we worked on our relationship, so much that he'll go, okay, cool. My bad.
My bad.
And vice versa. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, the key is that I consider her feelings.
Yeah.
And then when you're being selfish in a relationship, you're not considering the other person's feelings.
Right.
You don't care.
Basically, it's all about you.
It's all about you. You may not say it, or maybe you do, but if you do, then dang,
Super douche.
You're a douche, man.
Good God. I mean,
You're in a relationship with somebody like that, you need to find a way out.
Quick fast. Now we going into narcissismville.
Absolutely.
Sociopath land.
But for the people who are in relationships with a person who is not considering their feelings, that's a selfish person. It's a one-sided relationship.
Yeah.
They don't. Your feelings do not matter.
Yep.
Their feelings are the feelings that matter in every moment.
Yep.
If you voice an opinion or a concern or a hurt,
yep,
it goes back to what she said. Well, you tripping? What are you talking about?
Yep. It's always gonna go back to them and why you wrong.
Why you are wrong.
You get what I'm saying? They don't consider your happiness. They don't consider what you want to watch on TV. Sometimes. Yeah.
They don't give you the remote.
They don't give you the remote. Just selfish. They don't doggone, but real, they don't consider things that make you unhappy.
Yeah.
If it makes them happy, then they are unconcerned with what makes you happy. Right. Now that's a selfish individual.
Absolutely. And they're more interested in themselves than they are in you.
Sure. What's for dinner? Can you make some sometimes? Okay. Yellow. Okay. The old people say yellow.
My day was fine. How was yours?
Right.
Hello.
Thank you. Being selfish. Man, I had a bad day today. Da, 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 da. It's not. It's always them. They always had a bad day, and then they go on about their bad day. And then when you tell them about your bad day, oh yeah, okay, but it wasn't worse than mine.
It wasn't worse. It was a comparison. It's a competition. Who got the worst day?
When you do something with me, I don't want to do that. I'm tired. Well, hell, I'm tired too.
Right. You don't do nothing around here. You just with the kids.
Ooh.
Dang.
Ooh. Boy, that's a whole nother story, child. That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother lie.
That's a whole nother story. But anyway, guys, thank you for coming and hanging out with us
Absolutely. We
I
enjoy you.
hope that you join us again the next
Yes.
time around.
Look forward to seeing you.
Yes, next Thursday, but not next Friday. We were supposed to take the kids to Six Flags this Friday. Um, but wait, what am I talking about? We don't do
Thursday.
it Friday. We okay. Thursday. We're on for Thursday. Next week, Thursday, same time, same place, 8
Same channel.
p.m. sharp.
We'll see you then.
Be there or be square.